Why do Python lists have pop but not push? Does anyone know why Python's list.append function is not called list.push given that there's already a list.pop that removes and returns the last element, that indexed at -1, and list.append semantic is consistent with that use?
Because append existed long before pop was thought of. Python 0.9.1 supported list.append in early 1991. By comparison, here's part of a discussion on comp.lang.python about adding pop in 1997. Guido wrote, "To implement a stack, one would need to add a list.pop primitive, and no, I'm not against this particular one on the basis of any principle. List.push could be added for symmetry with list.pop, but I'm not a big fan of multiple names for the same operation. Sooner or later you're going to read code that uses the other one, so you need to learn both, which is more cognitive load." You can also see he discusses the idea of if push/pop/put/pull should be at element 0, or after element -1, where he posts a reference to icons list. I still think that all this is best left out of the list object implementation. If you need a stack, or a queue, with particular semantics, write a little class that uses the lists. In other words, for stacks implemented directly as Python lists, which already supports FastAppend, and del list -1, it makes sense that list.pop work by default on the last element. Even if other languages do it differently. Implicit here is that most people need to append to a list, but many fewer have occasion to treat lists as stacks, which is why list.append came in so much earlier.
Because it appends, it doesn't push. Appending adds to the end of a list, pushing adds to the front. Think of a queue versus a stack. This URL. Edit, to reword my second sentence more exactly, appending very clearly implies adding something to the end of a list, regardless of the underlying implementation. Where a new element gets added when it's pushed is less clear. Pushing onto a stack is putting something on top, but where it actually goes in the underlying data structure completely depends on implementation. On the other hand, pushing onto a queue implies adding it to the end.
Because it appends an element to a list, push is usually used when referring to stacks.
Because append intuitively means add at the end of the list. If it was called push, then it would be unclear whether we're adding stuff at the tail or at head of the list.
Not an official answer by any means, just a guess based on using the language, but Python allows you to use lists as stacks, for example, section 5.1.1 of the tutorial. However, a list is still first of all a list, so the operations that are common to both use list terms, i.e., append, rather than stack terms, i.e., push. Since a pop operation isn't that common in lists, though remove last could have been used, they defined a pop but not a push.
Even with the small m, it has a side.